Good morning. It's early on Sunday. I'm not going to put any music on this bit because I was walking around town on my way to football and it was so quiet and peaceful. I thought I'd just leave the Sunday morning calm sounds in. Because I know sometimes you like to do that. Good morning. It is Sunday, the 11th of May. It is about 20 past 11 in the morning and I've had a whole day already, basically. Been up since about 6:30. I've been driving about picking up football players with Phoebe and getting them to their match. Kickoff was at 9 a.m. and oh my goodness, I'm glad it wasn't any later because it was hot standing in the sun, even at that time of day. Finally got my Greggs hot chocolate and it was worth the wait, and I used my Optiplus voucher and yeah, it was absolutely lovely walking through the park in the sunshine with my Greggs hot chocolate and then watching the game, watching the girls play their last game of the season. Everyone's off to the pub. It opens at 12 and everyone's meeting at 12. I'm not a big, I'm not a big lover of like drinking alcohol in the daytime because it just makes me feel useless and tired. So, and I need to edit and do a few bits, YouTubey bits as well. So, I'm going to drive down to the pub. They're only going to the pub in the village. So, I'm going to drive him down there and come back and get on, and then I might walk down later to join them. It's a bit of a social for the parents and the kids as well, sort of end of season thing. Got a few things coming up over the next weekend. Yeah, so that'd be nice. It's a really warm day. It's about 21, 22 degrees today, and it's actually quite nice. It's nice and it's been nice and quiet. It's been nice and peaceful and it's been quite relaxed. I think one of the problems I have in the summer months is just how frantic it feels and how noisy, and it hasn't felt like that today, so that's a good thing. It's felt quite a nice relaxed day. I think I've had a few questions in the comments. I don't know if I'm going to get around to doing that today. If not, I'll probably do that tomorrow. Somebody did say though, because I'd shown the cross stitch that I was going to do, the Jane Eyre cross stitch which I got as a gift. And I showed a quick picture of it, but I didn't actually say who the pattern was by. So let me just go and search. So it was from Maureen. Right, found it. I had to put my camera down for a bit and have a good old search. So it's Book Shop Patterns is the shop name. Capital B, capital P, all one word. They're based in Norway. And she's got all kinds. So she's got the Jane Eyre one, she's got Wuthering Heights, Moby Dick, Pride and Prejudice, Northern Lights. There's mermaid ones. Oh, it's so cool. She's got absolutely loads of them and they're all really, really good. So I will pop a link to that in the description box. Yeah, so right now I'm going to get on with editing. And then I might treat myself to a little bit of knitting. I need to wait until the washing machine's finished as well. And I had some McDonald's porridge this morning. I really like McDonald's porridge. And of course it is just oats and milk. And whatever you choose to put in it. I did have some syrup, some golden syrup, but oh, delicious. Stop wittering. Oh, right, Dan and Phoebe are dropped at the pub. I've just popped to the Co-op for broccoli and an onion because, oh, I've made another loaf of bread, the one I made yesterday. Our favourite in our bread maker is the French loaf, which is just, oh, it's just lovely. The only difference is a slightly longer cooking time and slightly more flour. Oh, and a bit more water as well. So I've got one here. It's come out really nice. That'll be cool in a bit. The one I made yesterday is gone already. Anyway, that's not what I was going to tell you. I'm about to get another kitchen gadget out. My surfaces are going to need a bit of rejigging, I think, because we've got the microwave, the air fryer and the bread maker, all of which get used every day. And I'm about to get out the slow cooker because we are going to have a slow cooked ham for our dinner. So if I do end up going to the pub to meet up with them, at least dinner's done. Same if I don't end up, at least dinner is on the go and done. So I have got an unsmoked gammon joint. These are really quite cheap and cheerful from Asda. They're usually about £4. So I'm going to show you what I do. Right, I'm about to show you what I do to cook the ham. It's raw meat. If you don't like raw meat, look away now. So here we have the ham and one just peeled and quartered onion, which I've thrown in, 100 mils of water, lid on low, leave it for about 6 hours. And there's a little bit I do at the end as well, but I'll show you that later, hopefully. Washing is hung out. Washing up is done. Ham is in the slow cooker. Water has been poured. Oh, time for me to sit and edit. Also, I just noticed I was putting some more sun cream on. Do you know I did that retinol mask the other day? I think I've got more wrinkles. I think it's made these wrinkles here extend. Or maybe I've just been frowning too much. Can you see? There used to just be 2 little lines here, but now they go all the way to my eyebrow. That wasn't the idea. Right, against my better judgment. Sorry, just disappeared from view then. I was just getting my scruffy old trainers. I'm going to walk down to the pub. It's about a 20-minute walk. Right, so I've got my sun cream on. I've got extra sun cream in my bag. It's been requested that I bring them. I'm going to listen to my audiobook on the way down there. I will regret this, I know it. Right, on my way. Actually, at least it counts as a bit of a walk. I can count it towards my 1,000 miles. Right, I am home. And it was really nice. By the time I got there though, because I texted Dan and said, is it worth me coming? He said, yeah, we're having a great time. There's about 10 of us here. And I arrived just as about 6 of them were leaving. But it was really nice. And I had a drink with Dan and a couple of others. And he has stayed at the pub. It's a bad decision, a very bad decision. The football's on. He is watching the football with one of the other coaches. Dan supports Liverpool. And the other coach supports whoever the other team is. Arsenal? Who's playing today? I can't remember. I'm sure many of you will know. Anyway, they're staying on to watch it. It's not a good idea. Dad doesn't drink that much in one go. And he's going to be a mess. Yeah, so I have offered to go and pick him up in a couple of hours, but we'll see how he's doing. I, on the other hand, am not going to do anything. There's a ton of tidying and stuff like that, but it's 24 degrees now and it's hot and it's been a long week and I'm going to sit down and knit and I'm going to watch some YouTube. That's what I'm going to do. This little arrangement is making me very happy. I had a bit of a tidy up in one of my videos earlier this year. There's Froggo. He's still wearing his March outfit. I've got his April outfit to make. I've got the pattern. So as a part of my birthday card from Patty. There's the girls. I love that picture. I love that frame. And this one, I've got all my favourite precious books. This is the one that Lilia brought home for me at Easter. I've got another one that Julie gave me over here. And this here, this was a birthday present. I was just looking at it, and it fits in so well. This was a birthday present from Victoria, lovely Victoria at What Victoria Red sent me a cactus in a little bee. I've repotted it. It was in a little pot inside here, but I have planted it straight in, and I put some stones all around as well. But how adorable is that? And how cool does it look in front of my Moomin and my Charles Dickens books? So Dan didn't survive the whole football game. He was already pretty well oiled when I joined them, and I think he realised that it wasn't going to go well for him to stay for much longer, so he came home about an hour ago, very slurry, and said, "I'm going to bed." Oh, check on the roast potatoes. Not to get me. Oh, right, Phoebe and I have just had a lovely, so it's a bit dark in here, I've got the blind down to stop the sun heating up the room at the front too much, because it's all at the front of the house at this time of day. It's just gone 7. Dan is still sleeping it off, and I need to go and put my pyjamas on, so I'm going to go and turn all the lights on. Find my pyjamas, I'm going to have to. And then I think I'm going to grab my book and come and snuggle up here on the sofa. I've got my knitting here beside me, I've got my laptop, I've got my phone, I've got my earphones, and I'm going to sit here, and I can choose then. I'm going to bring my book down and my glasses, mustn't forget my glasses, and I can choose between knitting, watching a bit of YouTube, listening to my audiobook, reading my book. Phoebe's going to have a nice long shower and get herself all ready, school ready for tomorrow. Yes, I'm just going to make the most of the living room to myself until Phoebe comes down, and then we might watch something together. Let's start that